Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to Magicube. Time for level 8. I guess we're on a pretty consistent pace. Even if that pace is quite slow, like 15 minutes per puzzle? Maybe a bit less. Okay, level 8, let's see what happens. Okay, bridges. Bridges are a thing. Okay, this is a huge drop. We're clearly not coming back up after dropping down. We're probably going to be seeing some of the things that I talked about last time. I remember talking about how we might be... I guess if that's at the edge, I can probably jump over and drop you down. And then, like, position you where I want you. But then I can't get down myself. Yeah, okay. There's going to be stuff to do with, like, positioning things on bridges and then dropping them afterwards. Yeah, there totally are. Actually, another thing I could do. So I can't make this jump, right? That's too far. 2 spaces too far. But this is fine. At which point I can, like, send yellows to maybe do something useful. But I can't put that on there. What I'm thinking is I want to drop a yellow down and then position the 2 blocks in a certain way and then release them both. What's my actual end condition? Getting the thingy here. Okay. How's that gonna work? How is that gonna work? Obviously I'm not gonna make it hit something here. I'm gonna push it along. Or am I gonna push it along somehow? Sure, the yellow could drop onto 2 grey blocks, they could push it, but it would just fall. Yeah, it's the same problem as in the previous puzzle. Or, not the previous one, the one before that. Where, if I've only got 2 blocks to put another block on top of, I can't shuffle it along. Except I can do the thing that involved timing in that puzzle, but still that wouldn't do anything? Would it? How on earth does this end? Wait, oh, look at that block up there. You're sticking out for a reason. I'm going to be standing on top of 3 blocks. Yep, got it. I'm standing on top of 3 blocks. I see what you're doing, game. So we want them all to end up in that column. Which means pushing you over that, which means the thing at the bottom being solid. Sorry, the thing at the bottom, the bridge being solid to push that across. So something has to go down. So is it just you go down first? Then it's solid. No, because I'm going to have to release it. So it's going to have to be solid while I push this over, but I'm going to have to release it. Therefore, it has to be the yellow that's down there. Okay. How do I make that happen? It's definitely possible. I believe it. If we do this and then push this along, I can then free up that space again and get back. Which means I can put this here. Oh, yeah, free up that space. To hit the yellow against. Yes. Then I can put you here. I think we're getting there. Then I can release the thing. I can push this down. Oh. Ooh, no. Okay. Interesting. I mean, unless timing can work out. Why does this game have timing in it? It's terrifying. It's like, that is clearly moving while that's falling. That really concerns me. I think the timing would allow it to work, but still, that is terrifying. I mean, so these could both be here, then neither of them falls. Is that useful? The other thing is that I could be down there and push the block off and they would drop. No, I don't want to be down there. I want to land on top of them. Okay, how is this ever working? Oh, I don't need to, yeah, okay. I don't need them to be on the button at all. We can do it in the other column. Yeah, the other column's better, in fact. Okay, so actually bring them both over this way. And then do this, but then I can't be on the other side. Oh, hold on, do this. I mean, I guess I can just do this and then push them one at a time. Yes. Yay! I did a puzzle. Cool. Look at this bridge. It's barely even a bridge. It's something else entirely. Oh, what? It's weird that it's clipped off at the edge. We're only seeing like half blocks on the right and left. I guess that's the maximum size for a level. Okay, button here. Oh dear. What am I looking at? If I'm at all getting to those blocks up there, I have to be doing something now, like this, and then pushing that left. Yeah. Okay, so that lets me get up there and actually start doing stuff. I think that must be necessary then. These are currently separated from each other, which is nice. It means I don't have to do some work to split them apart. So, given that I can't do the shuffle again, I can't put 2 blocks at the bottom and then shuffle a block on top of it because you need 3 at the bottom, then what I'm doing is I am dropping a block and then sending a thing left to hit the purple bridge. Yes. Therefore, something has to... Oh, I think I see. I see. We are dropping 2 things at the same time to land in 2 different places. We are totally doing that. Although, doing that is tricky. I mean, I'm sure I could do this, but that doesn't help. Yeah, I think I want yellow to be on that button. I want there to be a grey block above the button so that when I fire yellow while I'm up here, that grey block falls. Or like I'll be standing and I'll fall underneath something else, because we basically need to be in that space at the bottom with a thing on the button. Therefore, a grey block's going to fall on it. Okay, that's fine. However, it's not fine. Because how can they get a grey block out here? They have to push it over a yellow, but the yellow is currently the thing making the bridge solid. Yes. I can't bring... Sure, I can bring a grey block down and put that on, but that's not good because I can't affect that from over there, right? Can a yellow block somehow affect that? No. Okay, hold on. Actually, let's just undo. I think. Oh, I can't undo back. Okay. This is necessary to start, I believe. Anything else I could do here? Don't think so. So then the question is, how do I get one of you further out here? That's not even possible, is it? That's not possible. So I want yellow to disappear, but then come back. Can I, like, what happens if I do, like, and then jump before the yellow spawns? In fact, what happens if I'm in here? Okay, we should find out what happens if I'm in a bridge when it... oh, I reset, I didn't mean to. What happens when I'm in a bridge? I can definitely set that up, right? Yeah, I can bring a grey block down. And then get rid of that. That was a kind of interesting move, but I don't want that move. I want to push that over there, and then do this. What happens? Okay, I occupy the space so they can leave. Interesting. So there's potential that I could be like here, and like, or here with something on top of me. No, I can't have things on top of me. But like, yeah, then escape into this area. Sort of potential for that, maybe? I'd have to be standing on top of something. No. Shoot to the right, send this left. Jump on here. Grey block. I think I want to be on a grey block down there and shoot to the left, right? Right? rather than anything sillier than that. But that requires... I can obviously drop a grey block, that's fine. And I can even, like, reset up the yellow afterwards, if I want to. Sure, but I need to be in that space. So I can release the bridge from up here, but then the bridge is gone. I want the bridge to be back. This is clearly a setup for like making two things drop at the same time, but that requires the grey block to be further over, which cannot happen without a thing being here. Unless... Hold on. Yeah, the only way that would work, and it won't work, well... No, okay, so let's say I send this down, and I put this on here. I can then put a yellow here, and push the grey block over it. And then sure, then I can... Oh. Then I can position you above that. And I could do... I could replace the grey block with a yellow and then release it. So this is a way of dropping me down into that space and then being trapped in there, but I'm not sure. No, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Awesome, okay. I totally thought that I needed the grey block over on the right hand side, but no, I can just use the yellow. It's that whole thing of like, the geometry has changed, but I can't see it because it's a thing I have to do. Okay, neat. So yeah, that was an interesting puzzle where kind of knowing what the structure of the level was implying had to be done led me entirely to the solution, even when I wasn't entirely sure I was there. Okay, two blocks stuck together. Classic situation. A bridge. I guess I'm going to keep calling these bridges, even though it's clearly not acting as a bridge now. Okay, so in theory I could like send something that way. I don't know why I'm doing that, but whatever. Okay, look at that up there. Oh, okay, I'm building stairs. I'm building stairs. Climbing up and going over the top. Okay, and why is that tricky? Why is that a problem? Okay, so getting up here right now requires... There's actually a few things I could do. I could do that. I mean, I could have just sent this to the right. Okay. There's not really a few things I could do. I could do that, and get that away from the wall. I could also now reposition yellow if I want to. What's the problem here? The problem is going to be... Send that way. Can I push that back at this point? No. The death effect is interesting. What was it did to the colours? So is the problem with this going to be that it stops me from pushing three things in all at once? But I don't want them all to go in all at once. I want... In fact, I want one thing to be stacked on top. How's that going to happen? Like if I'm going to get up onto that step there, this would be one thing on top, but obviously it can't be pushed underneath like that. And it can't be against the wall, because that's not close enough to that. Although, no, it can be against the wall, then I can shoot right, and then it's in the perfect position. No, it's not. If I had those two grey blocks separately, here and here, and I did, and then shoot to the left, I could then jump up onto that, and then shoot to the right, and then jump up onto that, and then be done. Yeah, okay, I think that's what I want. Grey block here, grey block here. Okay, easy. Easy peasy. One block is down. Push it. Ah, the issue is I don't want to block up that. Is this going to be about holding that open? It totally is. It totally is. We're going to do this. No. We're going to do this. Hold that open. Put that on there. And then leave. Right? But then it's permanently closed. So, no, not that. Is there some way I could, like, hold it close behind me? No. It's not quite that. Can I just leave that there? Maybe I can just leave that there. I obviously can't just leave that there, can I? I know what the puzzle is here. It's like getting these in separately. Now it's how do I put that on there and not be stuck? Or push this in, not be stuck behind it. I'm clearly going to be stuck behind it. There's no way I'm jumping like over this wall on the left, right? No. Don't think so. No. How would I even get over there? No. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd have to lift a grey block up, I think. So there was obviously an interesting idea there where also the layout of that allows this to happen. I can't be on the other side. I mean, I can push this along further, but I can't block this up from this side, but it doesn't help anyway because I need that to be there. So it's like I want it to be blocked like this, and somehow for that to be okay. We are through, but then we are doomed. That's now on that side. Yeah, it's blinking. It's gonna close. And then it's closed forever. The grey block has to come through. The other grey block. Okay. I mean, if they were just all in a line right now, what would happen? So I could go up here. I can't push you back to the right, can I? I think I want one of these grey blocks to go to the right, but I don't know why. Sure, we can do this. We can do this. So if we were pushing through together, would that ever do anything interesting? I don't think so. No. Okay, what are the prerequisites for, like, let's say that, what are the prerequisites for I'm pushing under the grey block and I get it here and it doesn't get stuck against this block? Well, this block would already have to be over on the left. I guess what I'm thinking is if the yellow were between them, I could just push them all together now, right? And then that would be perfect. That would be perfect. And I'd jump on the grey block that's in the position where the yellow block currently is. I'd shoot to the left. I'd then jump onto that, I'd shoot to the right. Yeah. So if I could get that set up, that would be amazing. But I don't know if I can. I don't know if I've got you in a stuck position. Like this might be a bad state. I can get a yellow up here if I want to. But I'd have to get the yellow ahead of the grey block. I don't think I can. Hold on. So back to the start. They start like this. These situations where they're paired up like that are tricky. So we could go right instead. Does that somehow let me unpair them? Or like get you back again? I think it does, right? I'm sure I can throw that there, I can throw it there, but... I could previously have set up this and then push you on top. Yeah, then I can split them up. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's definitely a move I've done earlier. I need to remember that move. Okay. So that is fundamentally different, because now I can, like... I don't know, let's do that. We'll probably have to go back to this state to fix something, but now, when I'm in this position, I can actually push the grey block either direction, which solves everything? Yes? Push that along. Push that in. Do this. Please tell me I imagined everything correctly. I did. Yay! Cool. Level 11. Bridge. Pit. They're up there. To get up to them, I have to be doing this. Anything else I can be doing along the way? No. Do I have to be doing this? I'm not 100% convinced. Could I go up the other way? Can I jump across those little gaps? I can put the thing on the button, but I can't get past it. I think we're going up. Why are they all stuck together? It's so mean. Bridge. I could then push... No, I can't push it along the bridge at all. But I could do like this and like stack these up so high I can get over. Is that useful? Can I make that jump? I guess I'd like to know that, because I've got a ceiling above me. I'm not even really jumping. Is that because I'm pressing it late? It's because I'm pressing it late, but I don't think that's doable. Yeah. Okay. So curiously I can do like... No, it doesn't matter, that doesn't do anything. Okay, well, if I'm never making that jump, then I'm never crossing that bit, because I'd have to have like a bunch of things stacked in the middle. I'd have 4 things stacked in the middle. It's never happening, clearly. Clearly? Yeah, because then the bridge wouldn't be there. Yeah, okay. So, instead I must be approaching the pedestal from the right-hand side, I believe. And if that's the case, having one, okay, having one block there, a grey block, would solve everything. Because I could jump on that, send a yellow to the right, climb on that yellow, jump up onto the platform, send a yellow to the left. One block there, that's all I need. Easy. Easy peasy. Is it possible I'm filling up the pit? No. I'm not pushing anything across the pit if I'm filling up the pit, am I? Because I've only got 3 things. How would a block go to the right without falling? Good question. Either there'd have to be things stacked there, is it feasible that I'm stacking a column in just the left-hand column of the pit, and that somehow helps? Yes? Because sure, the bridge wouldn't... Let's say I was standing here and there were 4 things stacked to the right of me. Yellow was one of them, lower down. The bridge would currently be solid because I'm standing on it, but then it would be not solid after I push to the right. So no. Yeah, okay. It would stop being solid there, so no. Yeah, no, we are not stacking up that first column, I don't think. We are somehow pushing you to the right. I mean, if there were just like... I mean, I can push you to the right now. In fact, I can push you even further. I can do this. Oh, I can push you that far. Okay, so now if I were to push another one... Oh, now you're going to drop. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, I can do something interesting here, can't I? I can stack these all up on there. And then use the yellow block to push them like this. Ooh, how's the timing work? Not well. Okay. I could go... No, that's going to drop down. But technically I'm okay with one dropping down, but... It's just a waste, right? Is it just a waste? Is there something I can do with this? You're pushed over there. There's now no block there. That's not good. Button. Button, button, button. Bridge. Is there any chance of pushing any of these left? They would end up there. No. Yeah, no. No, unless it's good for one of them to be stuck, which I don't think it is, but I don't know that for certain. I definitely need a grey block on the other side. Yes. Okay, how's it happening? I guess what would the prerequisites be for me to have a block in the middle, which I've managed to do, which I can do right now actually, like... no, like this. Okay, it's in the middle. For it to not fall, and for me to push it just one more to the right. Well, there'd have to be something on here, something else on here. I think I need 2 grey blocks in a row down here. Somehow. And how do I make that happen? I can make that happen. No, I can't make that happen, because then when I get rid of the yellow, that falls. Can I push that left? Yes, but no. I can do this and push that down and then go over. And then do this, push that left. I mean, that's horrendous, but does it do anything? I can then do this, and they are now like that, and it's pretty cool, but useful? Oh, yes, useful. Useful indeed. Look at that. I have 2 things next to each other. That was a really cool move. And then I go up and maybe I just put them all horizontally? Is that what I want? And then I like push them across like this? Is that what I want? And one of them's across. Yeah. I think there's something more to this. One of them's across. I can get rid of you. That doesn't change anything. I guess in theory I can like step up to this now, but not really. So I can get the bridge back, but I can't be on the other side of it. It's almost like I need to jump back over that pillar. But then that means having the other 2 back up again. Maybe I didn't want to push all of them down. Maybe I just wanted... Do I want... this is terrifying. Because, okay, with just 2 grey blocks and my yellow up here, I can jump over this pillar. That is true. So if this grey block were in the 3rd column right now, I would be able to push it right. So that would mean having those 2 separated from each other. Is that an option? Did I have that as an option? Well, those are stacked like that. I don't even fully remember what I just did. I mean, maybe we should undo. Yeah, I stacked them like that. Okay. Don't do that. But do drop them and then push. That separates them. Can I separate them further is the question. Separate them further is the question. Well, I can't push this left. I'm not sure I can, right? I can release that. How did I get back over? Oh, I didn't. I just pushed this left. Yeah. Can I separate them further? I mean, I could get rid of one of them, but that's bad. So I've got one over the other side, but that's not the whole puzzle. There's more to it. I don't think there's any separating these at this point, though, right? Or is it... Hold on. Going back up. Push that down. I know this is what I did before. Ensure that lets me push a grey block to the other side. Is it somehow possible for me to get that now? I guess I'd have to put a yellow here, or something here. But everything's fallen down, so it'd have to be the yellow. But then I can't be on this side of the yellow. I can push them even further? And then I'm stuck down here, I think? I don't want two over there, I just want one, yeah. What if the yellow are in the middle? Interesting, that is interesting. So like this. Push that down. Is this interesting? Could I even get the yellow in the middle? Ah, don't do that. No. No. I can push this... Okay, I can push this over. So yeah, I can get the yellow in the middle. Oh no, but then that happens. And I can't have the yellow here. Yeah. Does the yellow in the middle even help? I would then push, 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 push. At this point we'd have grey, grey, yellow, grey. I guess I'd then get rid of the yellow, and what good would be gained from doing any of this? Nothing. Okay, back to the idea of like I just have two down here. No. Can I split them? Can I split them? Is there something I could have done like before this? Like what's my trick? My trick is they jump over at this point. I guess I can also like switch things around. Is that useful? That's not useful. It's the same, right? It's exactly the same. I can push that down. I can push that down after doing this. No, I can't. So push that down. Do this. But this is now bad because I cannot push the next one. Except I can do this. I can push the next one. But then, okay, the actual bad thing is that I cannot... No, I can. I can do this, sure. It's just then a question of how do I guess I can have the yellow on the right, but that's bad. I don't want the yellow on the right, I want the grey on the right. Yeah, I absolutely want a grey on the right. But sure, that's a thing I can do, but I can't get past that. So we get rid of the yellow, we push it, then we get past it. Then we have the yellow on this side. And sure, the grey block's gone over, but we're stuck. I think. Are we stuck? We're totally stuck. I can put that on there, but then I can't be on the other side of it. I can't push it left and right. Or it has to be right then left. I mean, even if I got that there, and I could somehow jump... No, yeah, I think I'm pretty sure what I want is... Somehow we split up the grey blocks down here, but we still have them horizontally. I mean, I can just push one to the right, can't I? Can I? What I want is a grey block, two spaces to the right of where it is currently. but without things to the left of it. Is that asking too much? How would it get there? I'd have to push it. Which I can do if I had one more thing to push it with. Because then if it's there, I can have 3 things in this column, like on top of this button, just stacked 3 things. I could jump over, I could then push that to the right. That is, I think, how this is ending. So how do I get that in that position, without getting completely stuck? And being able to stack these things 3 tall. That means that a grey block has to stay up there. Because to get over this column, I have to first have put a yellow block like here, climbed up, and therefore the only place I can put a yellow block is like there, and therefore I need a grey block up here to stand on. So only one more grey block can go down. Okay, if only one more grey block can go down, is it now? And then, is it possible? Okay, but then the other question is, how do I push the grey block to the right into this position while the button is being held, I guess, because it needs to stay here. And if I'm doing that, how do I then get past the button to go and do the other stuff? I think I'm asking for too much, aren't I? Well, I guess all that happens when you die is that a particular dark blue colour changes to a purple colour. All the other colours stay the same. It's interesting. So I'm saying I want a grey block to end up here. I mean, sure, I would be able to push past if there was just like one thing without a thing stacked on top of it. Which there would be. And then I put that back in place. But how would it have been there in the first place is the question, I guess. Holy moly. This feels like the right kind of thing. Like, this is definitely leading somewhere. The fact that I end up with these like this is clearly a good thing, right? But then I can never split these two. So it's not that good of a thing. I can have you split apart. But then how can you go to the right? And I could put a yellow on top of you? No, it doesn't help. I'm scared that some of them are going to have to go in the pit, but I can't possibly think of how that's going to help. Is there something simple I can do from here? Is this like it, and we're done? That just needs to be pushed to the right. It could be pushed to the right if... Like, I can go up... And like, oh, and I can put this... No, this doesn't help, does it? Well, I can't put this here anyway. I can do that. Like, preset that up, but it doesn't help with this thing. I need this to be pressed, and I need to be pushing that block to the right further. Therefore, I have to go down that middle channel, right? Like, above me. Therefore, there have to be 3 things in here, while that's over there. I guess the bridge doesn't need to be held. It just needs to be over there, but... What? What? Ooh, dropping all 3 I think is bad. Like, I can't like get over... No, I'd have to push another one. If I'm going over to get to the right hand side of that grey block right now, I'm dropping another one. I have to be. why do I want to be on the right hand side? Why can't I do I mean, I can do exactly the same thing just from this side, right? Okay, now I'm concerned. Because I can just do this. Yeah, this also just puts them next to each other. Well, except they drop. So that is the difference there, they drop. That's why it's useful to go on the other side. But do I leave this here? Do I do something else with it? Do I push it back to the left? Is it possible I could have split these up already while they were up there? I don't think so. I don't think so. It can be grey block, then yellow block. That's fine. It allows me to go over. I then have to put a yellow block here. I have to push like this. This feels like the trick, right? But it's not the whole trick. Oh. Yeah, don't fall. I can trap myself over here. I can also just push. What do I do? Is there any possibility of me... What? I'm definitely just looping around in circles now. I'm not having any good ideas. It's such a complicated level. This isn't going to get pushed. If it's going to get pushed into that position, there needs to be something on the switch. Like, it has to be done with something like this. Ideally, the position 1 over, so then I don't have to hold it up with the bridge anymore. But I guess the bridge is going to have to be active anyway, so maybe I just get it to that position. But even that's difficult. I could get these stuck. I'm sure that's good. Okay, and then push all of them. It gets it over there. I can keep moving, I can shoot in a different direction, I can then move, I can jump. I just can't be on the other side of it. I feel like I'm maybe just being silly though, and there's something I can do from here. I can push that even further. I can't get up from this, no, because it's still blocked. I could... No, I was going to say I can release this, but that's not good, it just drops everything. That gets it across to the other side. What would now work? If I could somehow have this button pressed and walk across. Which I cannot do. Right. If this button is pressed, I have to go over the pillar. That has to happen. Okay, so instead, we're going over that pillar after getting the block into that position. That's impossible. That's clearly totally impossible. We can think about it though. Okay, so maybe we send a yellow first, and then grey, and then grey. I guess the interesting thing about getting on the right hand side is that I can then push a block left off that thing. That is basically the entire interestingness of getting on the right hand side. But there have to be 3 things here in order to get to the right side. And I have to use the yellow to help me push the thing, otherwise it gets squashed. Well, unless there wasn't a thing above, but there has to be a thing above because that helped me climb over the pillar in the first place. I now no longer can push this thing because I get crushed. I can spawn another yellow, but then those are trapped together. I think that's the mistake I'm making, trapping this together, but I don't know how I would avoid it. I clearly cannot, unless I can, like, you can't slot into that space, right? If I could, that's definitely a glitch. No. No. Put all of them there. This is no different, right? Put that there, I can then push them along. Put that there, I can then push them along. Put that there. There's no opportunity to split them. And at this point, I cannot get back through without getting stuck. So at most 2 grey blocks, and at least 2 grey blocks. And I cannot push you back to the left, that's just not a thing. Because I'd have to have a thing here, and that would mean a stack of 4. And there's no way I could have split them earlier, right? No. No, definitely not. Definitely not, definitely not. Two grey blocks, I go down, I go over. I do this, and the thing drops. I do this, and I can push it. I cannot push it anymore. Just going around in circles. That's there. Guess this gets the yellow in a different position relative to the others? No, it doesn't, because I can't push it again. I don't know if I do that, they drop. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah, no, that grey would have to have come down already, I think. Do this? Is that useful? I feel like that was a pattern I was trying to get at some point. I don't remember why. I don't think that's useful, is it? It's just the same. Oh, hold on, it's not the same. Because I can do that. Oh my gosh. I'm done. I'm done. What did I just do? Let's go back. Let's see it again. So yeah, having that on the right meant that okay, so I was hitting a situation before where I was managing to push 2 grey blocks over to the other side, but they were just blocking the position. But if one of them was yellow, it doesn't do that anymore. Holy moly. Holy moly, this game. We are not doing this now. We are doing that next time. Level 12 next time. Yeah. When are we hitting another mechanic? At 18. Okay, so we've got bridges until 17. All right, see you next time for some more bridges, folks. Goodbye.